Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to Mike Makes It. We're in the garage once more. We were going to look at this Ryobi leaf blower. The motor bearings have shot in it now. Time for a new motor. But I've decided instead of buying a motor, I'd buy a replacement. And there it is. It's hedge trimmer. Not quite going to do the same job blowing the leaves around. But I'll tell you why I got this, because about every 12 months Ryobi do a Christmas offer, whereas if you buy a starter kit like this hedge trimmer, which has got a battery and a charger in it, you get a free gift. And the free gift I'm looking at is a new one of them, which is in the post, so we'll have a quick review of that when it turns up. But we're going to open the box up on the hedge trimmer, just see how good it is. Not much in the way to trim, so it is just a box opening. But I'll set the tripod up and we can have a look what they actually supply. Okie dokie, right, let's get the box open. Now in here, I should be getting the hedge trimmer, a battery and a charger. Hence, that's the reason they call it a starter kit. You don't need anything else, apart from some edges, I guess. But let me see if I can get the packaging off here. Let me see what we got. It looks as if they've supplied what they promised to do. Right. There we go. Hopefully you can see that okay. It's one of the cheaper chargers, as I call it. It's not wall mounted, it just pops on top of the battery. Works well, I've got one of those. Works a treat. Only a 2 amp hour battery. Ryobi must think this is sufficient for this device. I've got 1.3 amp up to 5 amp hour batteries, but they reckon this pairs well with this machine, so it'll work on my other drills of course as well. And you got the main machine. If it's like any other Ryobi kit, it's a good little bit of machinery. Got a blade cover there to keep it nice and safe, so if you go banging against bits and pieces, it's not going to damage your blade. This does attach to the blade top, I believe. Never used it, but it sort of sweeps the leaves away as you move the hedge trimmer across. It keeps you level as well. So if you've got a long hedge, it does do a good trimming action on that. Now, I've not used this before. This is a brand new one. What I do see is a little bit different to some of the devices. You've got an option to swivel the handle around. Let's just pop the battery in. So if you press that in, you can turn the handle. Yeah, I suppose if you're doing this sort of action on the hedge, it could be useful. Time will tell, but that's going to be next year now. It'll cut up to 22mm branches, or twigs, branches, whatever you want to call them, which is quite good. It's got 80-minute charger. I don't know the run life of this with this amp hour battery. I haven't read the spec on that. I'd say probably 30 minutes, but don't quote me on that one. But as I say, that's literally an unboxing, and that's exactly what I've done. You've got a book of words with it. There's a 3-year warranty with Ryobi if you register online with them, which is very handy. But like I say, they do this Christmas deal, so I've paid £129 for this. It was a little bit more than I'd like to have paid, but I do get a battery and a charger, which is good. And because I've bought this on their Christmas deal, I can register for that free product. So hopefully in a few days' time I'm going to get a blower coming through the door. We'll see. But I'll put you back on the tripod. We'll have a little bit of a closer look on this, and yeah, you make your own mind up about it. We'll just have a little bit of a close-up on the hedge trimmer. As I say, it'll cut 22mm branches. It's 50cm long blade assembly. You've got what they call a clean sweep or hedge sweep. It removes the debris as you trim the top of the hedge. Never used it on the bigger hedge trimmer we have, but I'm sure it works okay. There we go. If you look at this, it does look nice and tidy. I do like the yellow. I like Ryobi generally overall. I've got many Ryobi tools I've bought over the years, and I think I've only had one that actually failed totally, that I had to scrap, but that was the first ever one I bought, so I can't really grumble at that. It does get a good old hammer in here that Mike makes it. But there you go. Let me come back around the other side where the book of words are, and I can tell you the model number. Well, the model number of the hedge trimmer that I've bought here, if I can find it on the book, is RHT1851R20S. I'm sure that means something to somebody, but as I say, it's a 50mm blade on there, 22mm cut, and it comes with the charge of the RC18115, and that's obviously this thing. 80-minute charge time for the 2Ah battery. This type of charger will charge the bigger batteries and also the smaller batteries, but the charge times will vary on that. But anyhow, that's just a quick insight of that hedge trimmer. I took advantage of the Christmas deal Ryobi did. Like I said, if you buy particular starter kits from Ryobi, they will give you a free gift of your choice. There's 12 to choose from. I'm not sponsored by Ryobi, I just like Ryobi. As you can see, there's a family of them up here. You might have seen an earlier video where I made the rack for them. Well, this hedge trimmer is going to sit in the shed on its own. But anyhow, thanks for watching. If it's been informative, you've enjoyed it, etc., happy to receive a thumbs up, and why not subscribe? That'd be terrific.